Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 10. I'm Amanda Quintana. Small businesses in Rock County impacted by coronavirus will soon have a chance to get some financial support. Rock County reporter Adam Dexter spent some time at one of Janesville's oldest small businesses today and joins us now with what they have to say about this plan. Adam?
Yeah, man, on Thursday, the county board voted to free up $1 million in loans for small businesses. And for some, like Gray Brewing Company, that could not have come at a better time.
Bottles are brought in, they're purged, then they go into the filler.
Fred Gray has spent nearly his whole life here at the family business.
I started out in grade school and that, sorting bottles and running the bottle washer and, sweeping the floors.
Opened in 1856, Gray Brewing Company is the nation's oldest family-owned beverage company.
But this part of this aggregate puts the neck band on in the front label.
But coronavirus has turned off the tap.
I knew there'd be a hiccup. To the fact that they would slow things down, and it's completely changed our business.
After being up 28% in sales to begin the year, Gray says sales have dropped more than 200%. And in April, they hope to match just 15% of what they would normally make. And while they've considered federal loans, that decision poses challenges of its own.
The problem we have is if we get inundated with debt, and we have to manage that debt on top of debt that we may already have, which is now, being compromised, that becomes too cumbersome for a small business.
The $1 million freed up by the Rock County Board means Gray could get up to $20,000 of immediate relief to keep the brewing company alive.
And we're a local business. Our business is in Janesville. Janesville's our community, and it's the community I'm most concerned with.
And open for the next generation. Now, according to that release, that grant money will go first come, first serve for small businesses in Rock County. But those who contribute to the hospitality industry, like Gray Brewing Company, will get first dibs. Now, Gray says he thinks that $1 million just in Rock County could go just as far, if not further, than any federal stimulus money.
All right. Thank you so much, Adam. Speaking of money, you might want to check your bank account. The IRS says it made an initial wave of stimulus payments today. The money is from Congress's $2.2 trillion stimulus package, attempting to keep Americans and the economy afloat during the pandemic. The IRS says direct deposits will continue over the next few days. The agency is starting with people who have provided bank information while filing taxes the past few years. But if you don't file a tax return, it's a little different. The Treasury Department is launching a new website that provides a free option designed for people who don't have a return filing obligation. That includes those with too little income to file. So if you're a veteran or get Social Security, the IRS is exploring ways the payments can be made automatically. People in these groups can use the option for non-filers or wait as the IRS continues to review automatic payment options. Let's get a look at your first warned weather. It was beautiful this morning, then things have certainly changed.
Yeah, things started off at a great spot, and now we have rain coming through. And for Sunday and Monday, we have alert days in the forecast as this rain will be transitioning over to some light snow. For your Easter Sunday, plan on very windy conditions, occasional rain showers, up to an inch of just rain possible. Sunday night into Monday, the rain will transition over to snow, and we could see some accumulation mainly northwest of Madison. Looking at our Doppler track right now, this is the showers currently passing through, mainly in the southeast corner of the state. We'll continue to see scattered showers overnight, some patchy fog possible with temperatures dropping to the mid-40s, and that's really where we're going to stay for tomorrow afternoon for our highs. But we'll take a closer look at what's ahead for your Easter Sunday in just a few minutes. Amanda?
Thank you, Dana. The number of COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin now tops 3,200, and 138 people have died from the virus. Dane County now has 332 confirmed cases and 12 deaths. Milwaukee County still leads the state with more than half of Wisconsin's total number of cases. At least 85 people have died in Milwaukee County. Iowa County is also reporting its 5th positive case tonight. Wisconsin National Guard members say they're working to provide critical equipment during the pandemic. About 25 soldiers are providing assistance to the state's Department of Health by sorting personal protective equipment to repackage and distribute throughout the state. The Guard has also provided support to help staff run self-isolation facilities in Madison and Milwaukee. About 400 citizen soldiers and airmen are currently on active duty to support the state. The U.S. has hit a new heartbreaking milestone in its fight against the coronavirus. Yesterday, health officials reported the most number of deaths in a single day, more than 2,000 nationwide. The number of confirmed cases in the U.S. also topped 500,000 yesterday. More than 20,000 have died from the virus so far. Today, Illinois' governor launched an emotional support text line to help residents facing stress and mental health issues due to COVID-19.
First, I want to say to all of you, feel all of it. We are living in a deeply unprecedented moment, and holding the emotional ramifications of that inside will only be harder on you. It's okay to feel.
There are also now more than 550 cases of coronavirus since sailors on board the USS Theodore Roosevelt. That's according to the U.S. Navy. More than 90% of sailors from the aircraft carrier have been tested, and 3,700 have been moved ashore. The ship's captain was removed from service last week after releasing a letter begging the Navy to take swifter action. For the first time in U.S. history, every state is under a federal disaster declaration due to the coronavirus. This as the president struggles with the decision about when America can get back to business. Nicole Killian has more from the White House.
The metrics right here. That's my metrics.
President Trump says he plans to listen to all sides when he launches a new task force next week focused on restarting the economy.
And I only hope to God that it's the right decision. But I would say without question, it's the biggest decision I've ever had to make.
The president's top health experts continue to urge caution.
This is not the time that we need to be pulling back at all.
And it didn't take long for others to weigh in.
You can't ask the people of this state or this country to choose between lives lost and dollars gained. No one is going to make that quid pro quo.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and Maryland's Larry Hogan issued a joint statement from the National Governors Association. The pair said stay-at-home orders and other public health measures have caused catastrophic damage to state economies and called on Congress for $500 billion in aid.
If we allow these city and state budgets to continue to be decimated, that problem is just going to grow worse.
Democratic leaders want more state and local funding in an interim package that would also replenish the Paycheck protection program for small businesses. But congressional Republicans argued again Saturday the loan money should stand alone. The Trump administration has also been haggling with the airlines over grant payments to keep workers on the job. They're eligible for $25 billion, but multiple sources confirmed to CBS News that the Treasury Department told them they may have to pay some of that back to taxpayers. Nicole Killian, CBS News, the White House.
Meanwhile, the Pentagon is working to produce 39 million N95 masks. It's the first project the Defense Production Act has authorized to address the pandemic. A spokesperson says the White House gave the military formal authorization for the project last night. It will cost $133 million. The Pentagon is not yet naming the companies involved. Uber is distributing millions of masks to its drivers to help keep them safe from COVID-19. Cities like Miami, Detroit, and Philadelphia require public transit or rideshare drivers to wear such masks. Uber says the first shipment went out Tuesday to people in New York. The company says tens of millions more masks are expected to arrive in other cities and regions around the world in the coming weeks. New tonight, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is thanking the National Health Service staff at St. Thomas Hospital. Johnson had been receiving treatment in the ICU since Monday evening, but was released on Thursday. Tonight's statement is the first public comment from Johnson since he was taken to the hospital last Sunday. He was diagnosed with coronavirus on March 27th. Local organizations are making changes to Easter plans. The Easter Bunny was at the East Side Club on Monona Drive today to raise money for Second Harvest Food Bank. People were asked to drive by, slow down, and wave, then donate financially to the food bank since they can't take non-perishable food right now. The event is in place of other Easter events normally held at the East Side Club this weekend.
Typically, we have a pancake breakfast and Easter egg hunt here for the community. Since we're unable to do that, we knew we had a bunny costume. What can we do to spread some cheer? We decided this would be it.
You can still donate by going online to the Eastside Club's website or to the Newt Real Estate team. And a programming note to pass along: since Wisconsinites are asked to stay home this weekend, News 3 Now will be bringing Easter Mass to you on Sunday. The special service will air at 10:30 tomorrow morning. The Mass will be celebrated by Bishop Donald Tyng, the Bishop of the Diocese of Madison. Still to come on News 3 Now at 10, Dana has your full first warn forecast. Plus, we'll introduce you to Columbia County's milkman trying to support struggling dairy farmers during the pandemic.
It's dinner time in America, and the breadwinner arrives home from a long day at work. Now the family can sit down at the table, where everyone knows to be mindful of their manners.
Dinner time has changed. Our quality hasn't. Reynolds Wrap, foil made in the USA since 1947.
Each spring, thousands of wildfires are caused by burning debris. To ensure everyone's health and safety during the COVID-19 public health emergency, the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources is suspending all burning permits until further notice. Burning debris in DNR protection areas is prohibited. Help keep our emergency responders able to help those who need it most. Thank you for your patience. For updated information, visit dnr.wi.gov and search fire.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Hercules. I have been expecting you.
Haha! And I brought you a gift so you can fight properly. Red Bull.
Oh!
How nice.
Of you.
But also
rather
stupid.
Mine.
Mine.
No, mine.
No, mine.
Mine.
Mine. Red Bull gives you wings.
Here at Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that your lawn should be a place where memories are made, a source of pride, relaxation, and fun for the whole family. That's why we proudly offer a child and pet-friendly program, so you can enjoy a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn without sacrificing peace of mind.
Our program offers effective, targeted weed control, and our golf course quality fertilizer creates a beautiful outdoor space. Don't your kids and grandkids deserve a Weedman lawn? Trust the lawn care experts. Trust Weedman.
We are getting your Easter Sunday started with new ways Wisconsinites are celebrating during the pandemic.
And we're tracking a spring storm impacting the upper Midwest. Join us Sunday morning at 6:30.
It isn't being evenly distributed.
With not enough COVID-19 tests to go around in Wisconsin, how are healthcare facilities making the call on who gets tested and who doesn't?
It's the fear of the unknown. Even these smaller towns need them.
News 3 Now investigates, Monday at 10.
Some Verona businesses are trying something to bring a smile to visitors. Hundreds of balloons are attached to all the lampposts and all around town. Tammy Topper-Schrader of Funny Faces Family Entertainment put up all the decorations while businesses donated money for those materials. Some storefronts also displayed the hashtag Verona Strong along with Be Safe. They hope the balloons will lift everyone's spirits. As we know, the coronavirus pandemic is canceling tons of special moments, whether it's graduations, birthday parties, or even weddings. But a woman in our community found a special way to still celebrate her parents' wedding anniversary today. Angela Starcer had a big party planned for her parents, Chuck and Judy's 50th wedding anniversary today, but she was forced to cancel their surprise party due to social distancing restrictions. Instead, she invited the Mazomanie community to drive past her parents' house, honk their horns, and say congratulations.
I think this was a little more harder than just planning the party itself, but like I said, I'm just grateful for everybody who came out to help celebrate on their special day.
Starcer says she even had a local DJ come out to play songs from her parents' wedding day in 1970. A Columbia County man is quickly making a new name for himself as the Milkman. Our Gabriela Becerra shares how he's giving back to his community during the coronavirus pandemic.
120 donated gallons of milk are out for delivery in communities across southern Wisconsin right now. An active service that wasn't intended for just those receiving it. A quick shift in demand for dairy is forcing some farmers to dump milk. That news just didn't sit right with Shell Hodson.
It just kind of burned me.
So he jumped at the opportunity to help those farmers.
And just thought, I'm going to go buy 40 gallons and give it away.
In just 1 week, that donation tripled.
We got 100 gallons of this spoken for and 20 left.
With community help, Hodson purchased $320 worth of milk from Quick Trip, which sells Wisconsin milk.
It's Wisconsin packed milk and mostly Wisconsin farmers.
Would you like to get involved in this? Would you know people that could use the milk? And I said, well, of course we do.
Kathy Cook and her husband are delivering donations for families in Partyville and neighboring towns.
It may be just a little drop in the bucket of help, but at least they know we're out there trying to help them.
A drop in the bucket that could go a long way if multiplied.
Maybe somebody will see this and go, geez, let's get that going here.
Milk deliveries will continue for as long as there are donations. In Partyville, Gabriela Becerra, News 3 Now.
While it's uncertain how long the pandemic will last, the dairy industry credits the sudden loss in demand to school and restaurant closures. The outdoor Dane County Farmers Market was supposed to start its 2020 season on the Capitol Square today, but instead the square was empty this morning. The in-person farmers market has been suspended since last month due to social distancing guidelines. Organizers don't yet have a date for when the outdoor market will return, but if you're still looking to get your fix of fresh fruits and vegetables, you can support local farmers you'd see at the Dane County Farmers Market. The market's website has a guide for how to buy directly from those farmers, or you can participate in the local food pickup where customers can pre-order and pay online. Let's get a look at your first warn weather. This morning was so nice. We could have been out at the farmers market, and now rain and everything's coming in.
Everything's coming in, yes. It's going to be a little messy outside, unfortunately, for our Easter Sunday. And as we move ahead into the following Monday, we are expecting some messier conditions. So there are winter weather advisories in effect. That purple that you see there for Sunday into Monday morning. Winter storm warnings further northwest as they will see some heavier snow coming down. Most of southern Wisconsin really isn't going to see much snow accumulation. Doesn't mean it's not going to be a little messy outside, though. As we look at our Doppler track, there are some scattered showers passing through currently. We're going to continue to see rain overnight, and that's going to go into Easter Sunday, on and off again showers. So we will have some breaks in there to sneak in an egg hunt really quickly. Otherwise, it's going to be chilly and a little windy outside for Easter. The rain will transition over to snow Sunday night, and that's going to lead to anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of accumulation for Monday, with the highest amounts towards La Crosse, and not really expecting too much for the rest of the area. These shower chances continue on. We're mostly cloudy into tomorrow morning. During the morning, again, breaks for the egg hunt. In the late afternoon and evening, though, we will have some heavier showers pass through. Not much of a thunderstorm threat, more just a rain event for the afternoon and evening. But notice throughout all this time that we're looking at showers for Madison and Janesville, we only have snow falling for areas northwest of the Dell. So that's why our accumulation totals will be highest up there. Showers for the rest of the area, that transitions over to snow just after midnight, so we will see some minor accumulations. It all tapers off early Monday morning, and by later in the day on Monday, we'll get a little bit of clearing. We should see a little bit of sunshine in the afternoon and evening, but it's going to be chilly outside. So wind speeds right now, anywhere from 8 to 15 miles per hour overnight and into tomorrow. Notice where the wind is converging. That's a front passing through, and behind it, it's going to be colder and very windy outside. Our sustained wind speeds into Monday, close to 30 miles per hour with wind gusts even higher than that. So a very, very windy start to our Monday that continues into the afternoon as well. So for Sunday, breaking down timing a little bit, below average temperatures with scattered showers. We will continue to see snow for areas northwest of Dane County, really up towards La Crosse. Sunday night, the range will transition over to snow. Our wind really picks up Sunday night and into Monday. And for Monday, the snow will gradually end. It's going to be chilly outside and very, very windy. Up to an inch of accumulation possible for areas southeast of Madison. From Madison up towards La Crosse, we're in that 1 to 3 inch range. Not a lot sticking just because at that point the ground will already be pretty saturated. rated. And the northwest of La Crosse will see much higher totals, well over 3 inches expected for areas around the Twin Cities. Now, temperatures will only rise a few degrees in the afternoon. Will be mostly cloudy, close to about 47 for afternoon highs. Monday will be a little colder. We'll drop back quite a bit with high temperatures in the upper 30s. Windy outside with snow tapering off, and then the rest of the week will be a little drier once we get through this event passing through. Temperatures in the afternoon will be in the 40s. We'll have variably cloudy skies Tuesday and Wednesday with partly sunny skies Thursday and Friday. But even though it's a bit of an improvement from the 30s, that's still well below average. We should be in the 50s right now. So we're going to have a little bit of a cold spell for this week.
Yeah, I've been in Wisconsin a few years. You got to get used to snow and cold in April. You get a little too excited for spring, but
we always get a taste of spring.
A little taste, and then you want to hold on. Yeah, thank you so much, Dana. The family of one former Badger basketball player is using their quarantine time to give back. Melissa has that story next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hi, it's Jan from Toyota. As part of your community, we're here to help you during these challenging times.
Keeping your Toyota safe and reliable is important, especially right now. Many of our service centers are open. Schedule service online and drop off and pick up your vehicle with no contact. Need to replace your old vehicle? Most Toyota dealers offer online shopping and will defer your first payment for 90 days.
We're here for you. Contact your local Toyota dealer to see how they can help. Toyota.
Right now, staying in touch is more important than ever. So to help you stay connected during this unprecedented time, U.S. Cellular is waiving data overage charges. Now through May, no matter what plan you're on, you'll have the smartphone data you need and not be charged for any overages. That way, you can work from home, check the latest headlines, and stay in touch with family and friends without worrying about your bill. So even if you have to be apart, you can stay in touch. U.S. Cellular.
Hey Wisconsin, it's tough times right now. Fearing's audio-video security normally focuses on providing technology solutions, but right now it's self-care.
Things like establishing a routine, getting outside every day, getting a good night's sleep, taking time for meditation or prayer, and just think about what you're grateful for. We can do this together. Visit unitedmadison.com/help. Brought to you by Fearing's Audio-Video Security and United Madison.
Help is what we've always given. So thank you to our helpers at BMO and beyond. Thank you to the healers, the fighters, the all-nighters, the cleaners, the movers, the 18-wheelers. Thank you to the farmers, the grocers, the above and beyonders. Thank you to all the frontliners for keeping our lives moving when the world needs to stop.
Our home is the training ground for her dreams policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
You take care of your health, and we'll take care of your car. At East Madison Toyota, shop in-store or online. Take all the steps to purchase or lease your next vehicle from the comfort of your home. East Madison Toyota makes it easy. You can even book your service appointment online. We'll perform all needed maintenance and service, then disinfect inside the vehicle. You can pay your bill online, and then your car will be ready for pickup at East Madison Toyota.
Well, you know, so many Badgers have been using this quarantine time to give back to their communities, their respective communities, rather. And former Badger basketball player Vito Brown, he is one of those people. He and his family are, if you remember them, they were the singing family before all the games at the Kohl Center. They would sing the national anthem together. Now, the family is putting together putting their hands to work, making masks for people all over the country. It started when his mom, Sheila, just made a few for family members and people in his Bowling Green, Ohio community. But after word got out on social media, it's now become a project for their whole family.
Put it on my Instagram just like to showcase her work, and then people were like, oh, can I get one? And then it kind of turned into like, all right, we need to come up with a system. We need to take orders here, So I'm doing a lot of logistics, me and my dad, and then we just get them done that way. We've always been a more selfless family in that way, and so this was just it's a messed up situation, but it's a good opportunity for us to, kind of do something positive and put our own little spin on it.
It's really been so inspiring to see all these positive stories like the Brown family. In our community here, we've seen no shortage of those kinds of stories. Today, one man was supposed to run in the Milwaukee Marathon, but obviously it was canceled due to the COVID-19 outbreak. So Nick Rice and his wife, Katie, came up with a route throughout his neighborhood. Katie asked people on Facebook to yell out encouraging things when Nick ran by, and he finished the 26.2 miles today, this afternoon. He missed the crowds, though, that are normally at the marathon, but his neighbors, they delivered with signs.
I think it's about as good as it can get, for social distancing. I mean, the crowds at the races, they really make it, a race, and they get you motivated and everything. I'd like to thank everyone who made up signs and wrote on the sidewalk for me. That was, it meant a lot and kept me motivated.
Well, a lot of professional athletes are having to come up with creative ways to stay in shape right now. And former Badger linebacker Vince Biegel, he's home in Wisconsin Rapids getting some equipment from his high school and working out with Stevens Point's Ryan Ramczyk. Now, Biegel landed on the Dolphins this past year after playing for the Packers and Saints, and he says for him, it's the right fit.
I think the reason why Miami is the place and is stuck for me is just really the system fit. It was definitely awesome for me to have that opportunity and to take advantage of it and really kind of take my team to the next level.
And finally, some sad news to report tonight. The dad of Badger men's hockey video coach Emily Engel passed away yesterday after a battle with COVID-19. He was diagnosed 2 weeks ago and intubated in the Madison VA hospital on March 25th. Emily tweeted the news last night, thanking everyone for their love and prayers. We'll be right back.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
You love your business. Every day, you coddle it, pamper it. Maybe the growing pains were hard, but you put everything into it, nurtured it, and fed it, so it would grow. It's only natural that you'd want to protect it with the right insurance. Pamper your business with a policy from Westband and wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining.
Imagine facing Wisconsin's bitter cold winter without a warm home, or the blistering heat of summer without power, then having to make the tough choice between eating or meeting other basic survival needs. Unfortunately, over 200,000 of our neighbors in need will face this difficult decision with no place else to turn, including those who are now unemployed due to the COVID-19 crisis. Keep a neighbor in crisis safely in their home during these difficult times by supporting and donating to the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund today.
Spring is coming, and thunder is in the forecast. It's time to hit the woods, to call him in, and turn full strut into a filled tag. So before you hit the woods, gear up for the opener. Find your camo, your calls, and all your essentials at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
This is a chapter in our lives that we have never experienced. It is serious, it is scary, and we know you're worried, but we're here for you. If you have questions or don't know what to believe, trust us. Because News 3 Now is on the ground, talking to experts every day. Dispelling rumors, delivering facts, and finding inspiration in the heroes all around us. We'll get through this, just like we always have, together.
Download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app today.
Well, if you have not seen it on social media yet, today is National Pet Day. Another excuse to give some love to your furry friends. Today, we wanted to introduce you to our dogs. This is Benny, my dog, and that is Penny, Dana's dog. I always think it's so funny that our dogs are named Penny and Benny. Mine's with the I, but you know.
We still haven't done a play date. I feel like those two would get along just fine. Crazy labs, they're doing their thing. And then my cat Thor too. So he's a little more camera shy, but I like how happy Benny looks there. His
he's
smile.
Always like that when you're sitting at home in quarantine, just staring at you like that.
Now the rain, of course, not so great for the next few days for folks who do have labs or any sort of dog getting out, or the kids tomorrow for your Easter celebrations. Just keep a close eye on the radar as the showers are coming through. The showers will have breaks. You will have chances to get outside, but it's still going to be rainy and chilly. The rest of the week is going to stay below average with our temps.
All right. Thanks for joining us.